Good morning, afternoon, evening, depending on what time you're watching this. Hope you guys have been good. Thank you so much for 900 subscribers, on road to 1,000 subscribers. If you're new here, please subscribe, please. So today we're in Lake Simbi Nyaima. If you've ever heard of Lake Simbi Nyaima, that's where we are today. We want to learn more about this lake. Simbi Nyaima is located some few kilometers from Kindu town. Simbi Nyaima in Luo, it means the sunken village. It has some mythical history behind it. There's also geographical reasons. So let's get to hear both the sides, then you decide which one satisfies your heart.
This one was once a village. It was once a village that was once built an uphill. The residents or the locality who were residing over here were well known as Kawaswa people. So these Kawaswa people, what could have brought the problem unto them? The history of this place originates from a place known as Gwasi Nyandiwa. Gwasi Nyandiwa is in Suba South Sub-County, still under Homa Bay County. Whereas in Gwasi, there was this gentleman, a senior and a poor bachelor, named Nyamgondo, the son of Umbare. I don't know whether you have heard the name.
I've heard about
so,
it.
Nyamgondo, the son of Umbare, how the gentleman used to be earning his daily bread. The gentleman was just a mere fisherman. So one of those fine days when he goes fishing, he never caught fish. Then he cried unto the Lord because an empty catch meant an empty stomach. And as per the doctrines of old times, was that when you missed a fish, you were to leave your fishing materials unto the lake, such that you kind of set a trap, then probably you could go back to confirm if at all you had been blessed. Now Nyamugondo, the son of Umbare, as he was going to confirm, just next to his trap, he found a normal human being, a lady, whom looked tired. The lady told him that, please, I'd really suffered a lot. Don't leave me over here. Nyamugondo was really shocked, but later on he was convinced, and that was when and where he took the lady with him to his locality, and he named the lady Anyango, daughter from Gwasi, or Anyango Nyar Gwasi. So they started staying like a husband and a wife. So Nyamugondo could be going fishing normally, and the return they were getting after barter trade. During those old times, people normally using barter trade. They were now taking these domestic animals, of which the lady was now the one responsible for handling these domestic issues. Due to the fact that the lady was caught from the lake, the lady was a blessed woman. The domestic animals she was handling, now while giving birth, could now be giving birth to twins, such that the entire homestead of the gentleman now became full with the domestic animals. So this gentleman, while seeing how much wealthier he was, he started to despise the lady, simply because the lady was barren. The gentleman could come back after being mocked with his fellow men, that you just a person and you are boasting unto us. What now if you die? Who will take your position? Normally annoying this gentleman. Then he could be coming back and telling the lady that you just a person whom I fetched from the lake. There is nothing assisting me with. You better go back to where you came from. The lady persevered all those services until it reached the moment she said that enough is enough. I'm heading back to where I came from. So what was surprising was that as the lady was heading back onto the lake, all the domestic animals started following her. Now the gentleman, realizing that things were now in a mess, he was trying to follow the lady, such that she could come back, then they have a dialogue, but all were in vain. The gentleman with his walking stick, while reaching along the seashore, the gentleman turned onto a tree, holding his cheeks, wondering how wealth had left him. Of which till to date, right now, if you go to Gwasi, you will find a tree resembling a human being and the footprints of the domestic animals. That was when again, the lady took 2 days unto the lake. Then she resurfaced from all to a place known as Rawi, just next to Abundu Hot Springs. We have got also all springs around over here, 17 kilometers from where we are. What the lady was looking for, the lady was looking for a place to reside Santo, such that after getting an husband, is when she could head back onto the lake and take up properties. And that was when she reached this village, now the place we are right now.
So the lady walked from where?
From Abundu Hot Springs up to this place we are right now.
All those domestic animals?
Domestic animals remained unto the lake.
Okay.
She resurfaced alone. When she approached this village back in the year 1715, as per the history locates, in the month of August, it was when the residents who were residing over here, they were kind of having a celebration. due to the kind of bumper harvest they had received in that month. So harvesting could normally be accompanied with old gentlemen seated around together with their sons, teaching their sons domestic issues, how to stay with wives. While women back by then, they were not allowed to be part of men. So when they spotted this old lady, they were trying to chase her away simply because she was a stranger, and even the dressing code was not pleasing the residents. During those old times, people were normally putting on skin eyes, such that when someone is coming in front, you cover your forefront. After passing, you push it back. While someone could be coming in front and also at your back, you enter into the bush. The one she was putting on was very nice drinking. So while being chased away from this vicinity, the lady was feeling very much thirsty. The very first house she knocked and to even request for water, she wasn't welcomed. She only finds favor in the immediate house, whereas when she requested for water, that lady did as per the doctrines of all times, which was simply stating that when a guest approached you and requested it for water, the first thing he or she could be given was supposed to be milk or porridge. She was given porridge, then later on given water. While seeing all that cordially too welcomed she had been given, she asked the lady that had seen, "You are a wholehearted woman, but there is a good message I've brought to this residence. If at all I can have an opportunity to have a chat with your husband, I'll be glad." She's telling her that with my husband is over there, where you had passed those men, but with us we women, we are not allowed to be part of men. The same one, she's insisted, and the lady also agrees to go there and calls the husband. While calling the husband simply beats her up, then explained and her that now let me not come and find that strange woman. The lady is coming back while crying, asking herself that could it be because of the strange woman, now the one bringing for me all these problems, so am I going to go to? The lady also, while seeing her, was really shocked. She asked her that if at all you are his wife and you are the one he had beaten up like this, what of me, just a strange person whom he doesn't know? They will even killed me. But because of their stubbornness, just because of water, I want to leave the residents with water. But because of you, I don't want to bear their burdens. Take any property of yours, because now it will no longer be a village. Generally, women, their properties are their kids. The lady is moving away with her two sons as they are mending around the huts. Like the story in the Bible was also occurring over here. She told her that we shall visit this village, but never turns back, not unless I'll give you an opportunity to turn back and say goodbye to your people. After covering a distance of 100 meters away from this village, she told her that now you can turn back and say goodbye. The lady, while turning back over here, what she saw was very much surprising and shocking. There was this thunderstorm, lightning, and just heavy downpour. So what was surprising was that as they were proceeding ahead, at the back over here, it started raining. Only this village. The residents, now with them while seeing rain, they were now continuing partying, thinking that the harvest they had received had been accompanied with rain, but all were in vain. It was only rained with a very heavy downpour, until the whole village that was once built an up hill got sunk, with everything, with every person. And that was when and where the name came to be left behind, to be Simbi Nyaima. Simbi was a general name, collective houses for the first sons. Simba. So they were Simbi over here. But Nyaima means the sunken village. That's the mythical aspect, history of this lake. Geographically, simply state that Lake Simbi Nyaima, this one is a crater lake, which had been formed, or could have been formed, as a result of volcanicity. It was a dormant eruption, but not an active volcanic eruption. Due to the fact of the solidifications of the magmas, magmas could normally be forced to be protruded outside, leaving a vent. Then a vent could be filled up with surface water or rainwater. And that's also as per the reason why the depth of this lake couldn't be determined till to date. The depth is not yet known. A white man had been here on several occasions while trying to find the depth of this lake, but they could not find the actual depth of the lake because it's a concave shaped lake. It goes until the core or the center of the earth. Yes. Economic importance in Mabay County, it is one of the most tourist attraction sites. Secondly, we are doing what we call open cast mining. We have got this mineral, sodium bicarbonate, magadi, or bala, which is an SO for an aqueous. Thirdly, the water itself, it has got some medicinal values, a cure for skin diseases like rashes, pimples, mashilingi, dandruff, foot rot diseases. Religious people are also using this water as a holy water, because with them they believed that the woman who was chased from this village, they are calling her Bikira, mother of Jesus, Maria, mother. That's why with them while walking down over here, they could be walking down over here barefooted, because they value this place to be holy place of the holy places. The lake doesn't have an inlet, neither an outlet.
Yeah, so it's salty.
It's salty, and the reason why it's salty due to the presence of the basement mineral rocks.
Yeah.
It doesn't increase in volume, neither does it decrease. But this time around, it had increased, but no rains. So there's a possibility that it has got some underground inlet due to the fact of the tectonic rocks underground. Cows are also not drinking this water. Why? Due to that alkalinity content it contains. It's very salty. But if you dug a hole over here, the water that will surface is quite different with this one. Because it has been purified, it has been saved. So the dug ones will not contain as much alkaline. So the dug ones are the ones we are using for domestic purposes like washing and also for cows for drinking.
Question.
Very
I
good.
see flamingos here. Are they always here, or
Flamingos,
those are flamingos, right?
yes. Flamingos, they're not here permanently, but they're here seasonally.
Why
All the way
seasonally?
from Lake Nakuru to Lake Simbinyaima. They are feeding on this green coloring matter, algae. These are what they are feeding on.
Yeah.
They don't even breed over here. If at all they want to breed, their breeding zone is in northern Tanzania, Lake Natron. Also, we have got some little birds. We're calling them the little greedy. Those ones over there.
Yeah, I can see
black
them.
ones over
Let
there.
me zoom.
Historically,
Those ones.
historically, it's being said that they are the chickens that remained after this village got sunk. But we are saying that they are the little breed. So those are the only birds and flamingos that are normally over here.
I think I can work with the geographical reason that.
Just like when you toss a coin, you'll have to blow with any side of the coin.
That historical whatever is not.
No, but at times, at point, people say that they are true. Because if you go to that place called Guasi, that tree exactly resembles a human being.
Yeah.
You can Google over the phone over there, Nyamgondo, Sandugumba.
People say that in this lake, if you throw a stone in a road, so you want to test. You throw that stone. No, please do. Let me see. So people are.
They will turn blackish like this one over here.
Oh.
So, but the water itself does not change color.
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
So it's a myth.
Yeah, that's a net. You can feel the water. Feel how soapy it is.
Yeah, and soft, kinda.
Yeah. And it's very salty.
Is it smelling?
These are the ones that could be smelling.
But not the
and
water.
they are normally smelling that if at all, ungekuja kupata kama yananuka, haungekubali kuteremka hapa chini. Yananuka ni kama sewage. Yananuka vibaya.
Mimi na feel tu ni kama mafuta hata si chumvi.
Ukiogelea, ndio maana nakwambia ukiogelea unarudi tu mtoto chako.
Yaani imagine atoa pofu, kwa nini soapy?
That's saltiness.
Yeah.
So sure if you swim inside here you become soft. Those are myths.
Those are what religious persons are using for bathing. They had left it over there.
They bathe here? Oh, with this water.
With this water.
That was it, guys. You had the mythical and the geographical aspects of Lake Simbinyaima. Let me know which aspect satisfies your heart. That was it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. Comment, share, like, subscribe. Until next time, bye bye.